G'day guys, HGBricks here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I certainly am, and today I am super excited because LEGO has just released a partnership with Dungeons and Dragons. That is right, the adventure begins. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now guys, for those of you who don't know, Dungeons and Dragons is a medieval board game type game, and so basically the way it works is you have one person who's kind of ahead of controlling all of these stories, and then all the other players create these characters which they have go on missions to try and fight through dungeons, fight through temples, destroy bad guys like goblins and stuff, goblins, dragons, and then eventually reach their goals. So it is really a medieval sort of based game, and so what I'm showing at the moment is just a trailer for the Dungeons and Dragons movie that will be coming out shortly, but it is a similar concept where we have these medieval characters trying to kind of discover these ancient artifacts and I guess kind of rule over the time period that they are set in. Now these characters can also have special abilities, that sort of things, but Dungeons and Dragons is a really popular lore sort of thing, kind of like Lord of the Rings or kind of like Game of Thrones and other TV shows like that. Now, as you can see from this picture here, this is kind of what a Dungeons and Dragons game looks like. As you can see, you've got the big board game, then we've got all the little characters, all the little dungeons, that sort of thing, monsters, ghouls, characters. It is a very, very fun game. Now guys, LEGO Ideas is known to create partnerships with different brands. As we can see here on the screen, we have the Home Alone house, we have the Voltron mech, and we also have the Saturn V. And so it shouldn't really be a surprise that LEGO Ideas is now creating a partnership with Dungeons and Dragons for Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary. Now, unlike in the past, where LEGO Ideas have just gotten their designers to make up their own set and then give it out to the general public, they have now turned it over to you guys. So this is your chance to become your very own LEGO designer so that you could create a set to be released to the whole world for the partnership between LEGO and Dungeons and Dragons. And so this is the criteria they have given so far. So you need to create a detailed display model of your favorite character or monster. It needs to be a functional display model for players and dungeon masters, and it needs to be the ultimate build with customizable elements, all rooted in the D&D or Dungeons and Dragons world. So we can see that this set is going to be completely up to you guys based off of the stimulus from Dungeons and Dragons, and this is a really fantastic opportunity in my opinion for LEGO fans and for Dungeons and Dragons fans alike. I really love when LEGO does this sort of thing. They really show that they care about the LEGO community and they really want to hear what the individual fans have to say. Now, of course, whilst it is really cool to make your own LEGO set and have that produced by the LEGO company, that's not all you're interested in. I know you're interested in what else is in it for you, and so if you were the lucky winner who was chosen to get your set designed by the LEGO group, you will get 1% of the total net sales of the LEGO Ideas Dungeons and Dragons product. So notice that does not say profit, that just says net sales, so that is very good there. Then you get 10 complimentary copies of your LEGO Ideas Dungeons and Dragons set, so that is 10 versions of your set for free, so that means you could probably sign them and sell them off for lots and lots of money. You get credit and bio in set materials as the LEGO Ideas Dungeons and Dragons fan designer, so that'll probably include maybe something on the box, definitely something in the instruction manual, a little bit about you, a little bit about how you constructed the set, and just a brief overview like that. And then you'll also get a prize package of Dungeons and Dragons goodies. So that does sound pretty cool. No idea what that would have in it. Probably just some, Dungeons and Dragons merch, maybe a copy of the Dungeons and Dragons games. But I'm sure what you're all interested in is that 1% of total net sales. And so whilst that is not, official information readily available to the public, I have kind of broken it down. And on average, LEGO sells 100,000 sets, or 100,000 sets are produced for a particular set. Now, the average LEGO Ideas set retails for 100 Australian dollars. That would be a profit of 10 million for the LEGO group, and that would equate to 1% of that 10 million would equate to $100,000 in your pocket. So I would say that's a pretty bloody good incentive. If you made this set, you could be looking at getting $100,000 in your pocket. So there you go, guys. That was just a brief overview of the new LEGO in Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary collaboration. What do you guys think of this collaboration? Are you a fans of Dungeons and Dragons, or do you think this is the worst thing in the world? Please let me know down in the comment section. And will you be entering this? Will you be creating your own set, and will you be entering it into the competition? I would love to see what you guys make. I might see if I can make something. I'm not really the the biggest ever Dungeons and Dragons fans, but I might see what I can do. That's all for today's video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Please don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, it all helps for my channel. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.